Good morning, everybody. It's a little after 9 a.m. on Monday, April 12th. You've probably already seen it from the title. Today, I am going to be getting my COVID vaccine, and I'm going to be bringing you along with me. I have some medical appointments, I have some meetings, I got some phone calls, I got some work to do, and maybe even some filming if I have some time to squeeze that in. So if you want to hang out and chill with me today, that's what we're going to be doing in this vlog, and I'll see you when I have my makeup on. We are now on the way to my first medical appointment of the day. Robbie has been nice enough to actually drive me. Yay. Thank you. I thought it was at 11, it's at 11:30, so I ended up getting to play piano for half an hour, which makes me happy. I always like to have somebody there just to be memory for me, because I don't remember things, and it helps me keep things straight if I have somebody else there to remember the appointment and remember what's been going on, and that way I don't miss anything or forget something, especially when it takes several months to get into a doctor's office. It can help to make sure you've addressed any issues going on all at the same time. So Robbie thankfully was around and could take me this morning, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys after that. We just got in from my appointment. I have about an hour before I have to leave for my vaccine. Pacey's over here somewhere. I hope you can see her. She's continuing her, hi. She always likes to chew her bone when she comes in from outside after she's done eating. Got very clean teeth, this one, huh? And so I'm just gonna do some work in the office, get a few things done before I head out for my vaccine, and hopefully I don't get knocked out for the rest of the day, but is what it is. It's been a very productive morning thus far. I got about an hour's worth of work done, a few phone calls, got some laundry on, did a little bit of housework. So I'm hoping that my sister will be here soon, and then we'll take off to get our vaccines. Just going out to meet my sister. Hey, Ford. Good girl, Ford. Good girl, Ford. Where's Alexa? You see Alexa? Oh, you recognize the car. On your back. Oh, good girl. Hop in. Hop in. Yeah, you can say hi to Auntie. Hi. Say hi to my channel.
Oh, hello, channel.
So, you're picking me up because we have vaccines at the same time at the same place.
We sure do.
Which makes it awesome, and Robbie's gone to work, so, or he's going to work, so he'll be gone by the time we get back, and this just made more sense. So off we go. Do you have any nerves?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you nervous about?
Well, I just, I've heard that some people sleep for 2 days after getting it. So
yeah, I've been warned of the same thing.
It's a busy time of year. I mean, obviously I'd rather be tired and feel kind of gross for 2 days than actually get COVID, so
I'm kind of in the same boat,
It's a fair exchange.
I'm of two minds. Like, I'm really excited if I can make it through without any symptoms besides a sore arm.
Yeah.
And again, if I feel like total garbage, I know my immune system's actually doing something, so
it's kind of good to know, it's doing what it's intended to do. I mean, whenever I get the flu shot, I usually feel kind of gross and flu-like for a day or two.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, better. So I know that it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know you and me don't necessarily have the best immune systems.
Not at all.
So,
well, that's why we get to go earlier.
Yeah. That's why we're special and we get to go early.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and film as much as I can, but I want to respect other people's privacy, and I know a lot of nursing staff don't want to be photographed or on film, and that's totally fair, but I'll film as much as I can
as we go.
As privately as we can. I know it's going to be probably a big gymnasium or something that we're going to, because it's some kind of mall.
It's a Skyview Electric Center, something like that.
I don't know.
So is
it a power plant? Like,
I think it might just be like a warehouse or something that they've kind of converted for COVID.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like how they made like arenas and stuff like that into testing centers.
Yeah.
Just because they have the physical space available that wasn't being used. So.
Yeah. I mean, aside from medical appointments,
and I saw my dad for 3 months last summer. I literally have not left the house in a year.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a little different for me because I've been in school, and I was in a school that had one class that was in person still, but it was really limited, and it was, you know, and that's one of the reasons why basically I haven't been able to see you since going back to school.
Well, I'm so glad that we got to quarantine and then meet up over the summer, and that was good, because my goodness, I would have been completely stir crazy at this point if I hadn't done that. But literally have not left the house.
Does the channel
except for medical conditions.
Does the channel know that you're moving?
No. That's a surprise.
Oh, so then you can cut that out.
This part. We'll just bleep out what's happening. Beep. And then they can just wonder. There's surprises in the near future are happening.
Surprises that involve me, interestingly. I know I've been in like one video on your channel so far.
Well, I mean, those of you that watch stream, and there's quite a few that watch stream as well, will probably remember you from the summer. So
that's true. Me not being able to play Myst or Riven or whatever the heck you guys were playing because I was so lost.
Well, we're playing Skyrim right now, which is pretty fun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, you know, I can't tell you, this for me is, as much as I hate being stabbed in the arm, this truly feels like light at the end of the tunnel, because my anxiety has just been so over the top all year. I can normally handle it pretty well, but it's just been so high that this morning I cried happy tears because Robbie's getting vaccinated this week. We're getting vaccinated, and it just kind of feels like just some layer of protection is so good.
Yeah, well, and you know, we've reached out to a few of our friends and stuff, and we've been like, you know, when everyone's vaccinated, obviously we're gonna have like some barbecues, not be terrified that we're gonna all get some deadly disease.
Yeah, oh gosh, it really feels like the light at the end of the tunnel, because it's been a long year. It's been a lot of isolation, and normally I do pretty well when I'm isolated and by myself, and I work well independently, and I've always worked for myself from home.
But it's nice when it's your choice.
That's it, right? It's when you have the option. I'm not going to probably leave my house that much more, but it's nice to be able to choose
somebody or
when you choose to.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, we'll catch up with you when we get there.
Oh my gosh, it's a zoo. I was trying to pause for you. I was going to say step up, but you tripped right when I was about to say it.
Just read through it, ma'am.
Okay, so
Straight down there. The yellow line.
It's just a questionnaire. Do you have any of the following symptoms that have developed in the last 10 days? Fever, cough, all that. Wow, it sounds good from in here. No photography or videos.
Alright, well. So sorry we could not film inside. They wouldn't allow us to, and I don't want to break the rules, but we both got vaccinated.
We did.
Got our
the proof in the pudding.
Papers. And got Pfizer. Yeah. And right now I don't feel much of anything. I feel fine. I think probably if we get any symptoms, it'll be later on. It really didn't hurt at all.
No, it was actually easier than I would say the flu shot was.
There was a lot of people in there, but it was so organized. There was in this line, out that line, here, go there, go there. It was very kind of streamlined all the way through.
Yeah, and then they just keep you for a few minutes afterwards for observation, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, everybody was lovely. Nobody tried to pet patients. So I think we're going to grab some lunch and then head on home, and I'll see you guys when we get there. It's now about 2 hours post-vaccine. I had some lunch. We had some tacos. Pacey's here. Hi. Hey, Pacey. And I feel completely wiped out. I feel totally fine, except just exhausted. Feel like a zombie, so laundry isn't put away. I have things that need doing, but I'm just gonna respect myself and have a lie down for a few hours, and then hopefully I'll feel good and be able to continue on with my day. But for now, I'm just gonna have a little nap.
Welcome to the portion of the vlog I like to call Nap Time Conversations with Tamara.
It's about 7:30 now. I cannot believe it. I actually managed to sleep for about 2.5 hours. I am exhausted. I feel a lot better now. I'm glad I had a nap, but it certainly took a chunk out of my day, that's for sure. I don't know if this is a vaccine side effect or if this is just me not having a really good night of sleep last night and getting up really early this morning. I don't know if you can see, I have a snuggle buddy right here beside me. Pacey likes to cuddle when I let her. So she kept me warm, we had a nice snuggle, and she had a big long nap along with me. She's a good dog. She's a great pupper. Anyways, I think I'm gonna try and get back to it for a little bit. I've got some work that needs doing, and I think I'm gonna try and get up now. Robbie called me saying he was finished with his work early, so I'm gonna try and get up, do some more work myself. I don't think I'll quite get on to filming anything today, but oh well, is what it is. If this is the worst of it, I'm gonna be just fine. I'll check in with you after I've done a little more work. Oh, you ready to get up? You ready to? Okay, Pacey, get up. Patience. What time is it? Oh, is that time? Come here. Come here. What time is it? Is it time for food? You hungry? Dinner time! Dinner time! You need to dance, don't ya? You need to dance for your dinner. Oh, dinner. Oh, dinner. Okay, go.
It's too dark.
It's too dark?
We gotta wait until we get up underneath one of these street lights.
Well, we're taking Pacey for a walk. It's time for Doggo to get some sniffs. So, I think this is probably where I will sign off for the evening. I still have a little bit more work to do. I'm gonna have a bath. I'm feeling okay, a little bit low energy. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow and let you know if anything's different. But otherwise, a rather uneventful day with a long nap.
It's now a little more than 24 hours post-vaccine. I'm feeling a little bit tired today, although that could equally be from pushing myself a little harder this morning to try and catch up for what I missed out on yesterday. My arm's a little bit sore. It's really not bad. I can ignore it for the most part. As for the entire experience yesterday, I don't think it could have gone any better than it did. I found it relatively simple to get through everything, provided I had my sister there. She did help me get through all of those lines and all the queuing, which was really nice, so I didn't get too close or too far away from other people. Everybody was really professional, and I think I'm through the worst of it now. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's something a little different. I thought, you know, why not document the first time I've left the house in a year? And if you want more content like this, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions you have to the best of my abilities. But that's all from me today. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye for now.